North Carolina is cleaning up from the worst flooding ever on record for the state. The city's now isolated after roads leading there flooded and cell towers were knocked down. One emergency official calls it biblical devastation.
After disasters leave the news cycle, often people in the greatest need for help are left behind. But at GEM, we are committed to serving those in need long after the devastation passes.
Helene definitely has been the biggest challenge that we've faced on this farm. To say that we didn't think about walking away would be a lie.
Still didn't quite sink in with me. It just didn't seem real. Everything in my space was gone.
The floodwaters were about 3 feet high, and so of course the wheels are lower than 3 feet. Those were all destroyed.
We had a river just flowing through here. The possibilities of rebuilding weren't there for us.
He took my card and looked at me and said, "Ma'am, the water's above your roof line. There's nothing to see."
We took precautions. We put sandbags in front of the door. We did what we could before the storm hit, but none of us really knew that it would get as bad as it did.
When I finally made it in, it was almost like I had to squint my eyes to recognize the place.
People started to reach out with grant opportunities, one of those being GEM, and it was just this huge boost.
So far, over $500,000 has been given to empower 79 small businesses and artisans to get back up and running thanks to the David and Nicole Tepper Foundation and Be Strong.
When we got that grant, it was definitely a huge, bright moment. It was a well-timed win in an otherwise really gloomy period.
Receiving the grant was huge for us, just to give us hope and a motivation to even assess and begin to clean up and to move beyond it.
Yeah, they came through, gave me a grant to buy a new kiln and a new torch and tools and glass.
I'm not used to people helping me. It just was never a question of like, are we gonna make it? Like, yes, we're gonna make it. It was a question of how.
It was amazing, just the amount of support that I felt from everybody.
Helene and the recovery was a great proof of concept for people that we can depend on each other more.
We're gonna continue to grow and build, and we're gonna come back better.
In addition to our long-term support, GEM delivered over 35 semi-trucks of aid in the wake of Hurricane Helene, as well as 50 helicopter deliveries and over 120 Starlinks, all supporting over 37,000 individuals throughout North Carolina. GEM remains committed to long-term recovery efforts all throughout Asheville. To support this ongoing effort, visit www.globalempowermentmission.org.